electrical engineer and a fashion writer. So at the moment, I own the company called Vanessa Landlt, which basically infuses electrical engineering and fashion. So the way that this is I actually was speaking there. But so it's a lot of research in the fashion industry because fashion is one of the major pollutants of our society. So how do we actually make it sustainable and effective for wear? So for instance, there's something called fiber science where you can combine chemicals and certain things and infuse it into clothing and actually use it to wear to actually help your skin. So you're almost dual, it's a dual functionality there. So that's what I do in fashion, and then always had kind of an interest in science and math more because I always was curious as to how things worked. And so growing up, I thought I always had to choose, and I kept choosing the more engineering one because my parents are foreign, so of course they're like, you're gonna be either a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, or one of those, nothing else. And so I chose that, and I am glad for it, but I also realized that love for the fashion side was still there. And I felt for so long that I was conformed into one box. And I think in this day and age, like we have the internet. So why don't we combine our uniquenesses, our uniqueness? So if you have things that juxtapose each other, why not combine them and make a solution and then create it? So the turning point for me was after working for someone else's dream for so long. I realized, okay, I have my life to live. What I had wanted to do as a child, and it's now the life that I want to live. That's kind of my aha moment. And then kind of when you get the validation from, or when people tell you that they were inspired by your story, it encourages them to venture out into a new field or a new realm. That's